Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television. Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News & World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News & World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News & World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
I'm Dejan Hughes, and I'm a senior in the class of 2021.
My name is Megan Abbey. I'm from the class of 2021.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Parisi, and I'm the class of 2021.
Wow. As far as working for ACTV, the first thing that comes to mind is honestly the community. Like, the people that I work with are amazing, all the way down from Jay at the top to the last guy that only gets to work one stream a week. It's just the energy that is around is always awesome.
It's a perk that you get free access to the games, but I absolutely love it. We have a great culture here, and then I was able to work my way up to a student director position, but I get so much creative freedom. I get to work in arenas and sports and environments that I absolutely love and enjoy.
ACTV has brought so many experiences and memories that I'll take with me to grad school and even beyond. It's been such a blessing to be a part of the team, and everyone's just so welcoming, and I've learned so much directing and using the camera and many other things.
If you do want to get into this stuff, I say do it, and do it quickly with ACTV, because not only is it a great community, but you'll also learn a lot and be prepared for the future.
I think what I'm going to miss most about ACTV that's not the free software that I get as a student would definitely be the people and the culture that we have here. Just the connections that I've made, the students that we have, just the family that we have here. I'm definitely going to miss everyone a lot.
I'm going to miss everyone. I think everyone's just been so great. I love the atmosphere. It's definitely another family away from home. I think directing is going to be something I miss, but just interacting with everyone during our meetings on Tuesdays, and just the atmosphere, I think, is going to be the biggest thing.
DJ, Megan, Caitlin, I know I told you this was going to be a promo about ACTV. Well, it's actually a promo about you guys. Your leadership as seniors has helped me guide the program since taking over at the beginning of January. I would not have been able to do it without you three. Now, I know your time is done with ACTV at the end of the semester, but I know you're going to do so many great things in your future endeavors. I wish you the best of luck.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well. Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Arrington Ice Arena on the campus of Adrian College in beautiful and snowy Adrian, Michigan. Joel Snyder and Brett Carlisle here, excited to bring you today's ACHA Men's Division III hockey match featuring the Golden Grizzlies of Oakland University and the Adrian College Bulldogs.
Got a great game for you guys here today. A little accent outside with the snow. It's perfect weather for a great hockey game today.
A little trouble there on the pass-off. That time Bogozzi couldn't handle it, and we're going to have a face-off here at the blue line. Well, Brett, want to take this opportunity to congratulate you and your teammates on a really good performance at yesterday's NCAA Great Lakes Regional.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It was a great race yesterday. A little chilly outside, obviously, but that's cross-country weather in November nonetheless. So
made for a very successful day in Adrian College athletics. A lot of teams in action yesterday, a lot of victories, including this team here on the ice, the Bulldogs defeating Oakland 4-2 yesterday at Oakland. Evan Bliss with his first career hat trick in the win. He is on the bench right now wearing number 7 in gray. Oakland trying to get it out of their defensive end, can't do it. Here come the Bulldogs. That shot goes wide. It was Barrett on the chance there for Adrian. Bulldogs were outshot 30-24 yesterday by the Grizzlies. A very close and competitive contest that saw Oakland come back from 2 goals down, tied it up in the third, but Bliss got his third goal right around the halfway point of that third period, and the Bulldogs were able to ice it with an empty net goal in the final minute.
And I mean, all the Bulldog hockey teams here at Adrian are just very talented teams. So that's why you see a lot of people on the D3 team, just because the NCAA D1 and D2 teams are all very competitive and very good.
We saw both NCAA teams in action at Marion University yesterday. The women won 4-0. The men won 5-3. Both of them had clean sweeps of the Sabres over the weekend, and we'll get to see our men at home for the first time this season on Friday against Trine, and then the women will be home again on Saturday against Trine. So very excited to get those two teams back here at Arrington.
I find it very interesting that the D1 team plays a lot here at home, but the NCAA team just travels everywhere they go. It's very rare that they have a home game or a home match.
Picked up at center ice, now across, sent back into the attacking zone, and it's going to be turned over. Dumped along the boards, now picked up in the corner, sent back in behind our starting goaltender for the Dogs. It's Dylan Zelko. Picked up in the corner. Costello dumps it around. It's going to be picked up by Briggs Blake, and now he's able to clear the zone. Grizzlies will take it back and reset. Schneider able to send it long. He was one of the goal scorers for Oakland yesterday, and he is going back behind the net to pick it up.
It was a smart move clearing it back down the ice to get some substitutes in there for Adrian. Oakland looking to attack now.
Yeah, gaining the zone is Ayer, and sent it into the middle, but that shot got deflected wide. Now back the other way, it's Offerdyke. In all alone. His shot was deflected off by Schneider. Now back to the blue line. It's picked up by Bagosi. He sends it in, and it's off the leg of a Grizzly, and now they're coming back the other way. Forward pass picked up here by Metz. Had it taken off of his stick by Bagosi. Into the corner now, sent along in the middle, and that one goes right in front of Zelko. Adrian can't locate the puck. It's sent back in, picked up this time by Ayer. Kept it along and now sent back in. It's going to go all the way around where it's met there by Gertz. Adrian picks it up, dumps it back. Gertz can't control it. It's still kept in the zone now. The Bulldogs trying to clear it, and it eventually is. This time it's picked up by McLeod. He is hit hard on the play, sent into the boards, but back on his feet. Now Gertz tucks it into the corner. Looks for a little help, sends it back to McLeod, and that shot got through, and Zelko able to block it away. Into the corner and cleared out of trouble. Picked up by Pino. Bounces off his stick, and now the Grizzlies are able to dump it into their own zone. And back in this time, it's into the corner. Bagosi looks over the traffic and now sends it long. Trickles all the way down the ice where Wood will take it and send it up the glass. Nobody home for the Grizzlies, so Adrian will just send it right back in as we get a couple changes in personnel. Oakland trading passes. This is Wood trying to bounce it off the boards and is able to get it out, but Adrian right there at neutral ice to keep it in. Now Van Wert sends it back in. Oakland picks it up there as we have a couple bodies go down for Oakland. But they're able to get it out, exit the zone. Now Bennett.
Nice interception there.
Yeah, taken away by Adrian. Able to get it back. A lot of pressure here by Oakland as a delayed offside keeps them from maintaining the pressure here early. Just over 5 minutes into the first period, no score. Shots are 2-0 in favor of the Grizzlies. Major trying to win the puck, can't do it. Oakland able to get it and clear it out, but it was kept in this time by Barrett. And now it's Antwerp trying to force it around. He gets it to the opposite corner. It's taken by Schneider. Adrian able to send it back in. Oh, and now it's turned over. Here comes Major, but he couldn't get to it in time as it's flicked away by Schneider. Driven back in by Barrett. No icing on the play. Costello will send it into the middle where it was nearly intercepted there by Ray. Now here come the Dogs. Lewinsky's shot off the pad. And Lewinsky able to pick it back up. Now it's at the blue line for Costello. He dumps it in. Antwerp puts it off the goaltender, and the rebound is loose and cleared back down the ice.
A great opportunity there for Adrian, but couldn't capitalize on it. Now there'll be an icing down here.
Our starting goaltender for Oakland is Tate Pottinger. Comes from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and he was in net for Oakland yesterday for a majority of that game. There was a point where he did check out in the first period, but did return later in that first and played out the rest of the game. Face off to his left. Oakland wins it. Schneider in the corner, pestered by a pair of Bulldogs. Now it's sent behind and can be taken by Chippa. Dumped along now, moving in is Ray. Ray is going to have a chance here, but a sliding opportunity, and now we have a collision in front of the nets. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up here. Looks like Matthew Penoff went flying in there on Zelko.
Aggressive play there by Oakland. Looked like the player could not slow down. He ran right into the goalie.
Well, the referee had put his hand up as if to signal a penalty, but nobody's in the box. It's 5-on-5.
You know, Joel, I'd like to ask you, this is your first year here at Adrian. How do you like it so far?
Well, we've got hockey, and that's enough for me. I love it. It's my favorite sport, and I have enjoyed. This is now my second game on the broadcast here, so I love it. It's been a very exciting time. I'm excited to get to more hockey. Our basketball seasons have just started.
A lot busier than at where you're from, or?
Oh, well, there are definitely more sports here at Adrian College than anywhere I've ever worked before. This is the first school that I've been to that has had even one hockey team. So Pino dumps it. Could not be taken by Bliss, and now it is taken at center ice by Bennett. He gains the zone, has Bliss right behind him, and he's dumped into the corner, lost his stick, and now Bliss picks it up and could not corral it. It goes back into the corner. Dumped now behind. Sent into the middle, now turned over. That time Malone could not get a clean shot off. It's cleared out of the zone. Into the middle. Picked up by Metz. Metz tries to work around, gets a shot, and Zelko able to easily hang on to that, and we'll have a face-off.
Tensions rising here, it seems like, in the D3 game. Some sticks being batted around down here at the other side of the ice.
Interestingly enough, only 3 total penalties in yesterday's contest. 2 on the Grizzlies, 1 on Adrian. This one sent toward goal. It never got there, and it's cleared back. Wood. Pestered by Barrett. Barrett able to lay claim to it. Now dumps it back into the corner, but there's one too many Grizzlies there for Adrian to maybe get anything going. That one played with a high stick, and that's going to bring a stop to play. And now we're going to have a couple disagreements going on. One in the corner and one here. Looks like Zach Van Antwerp is in on that. He and Richie Metz have a quick talk in, and we're going to have a penalty. Matthew Barrett is going to go to the box for the Bulldogs, and that's going to put the Grizzlies on a power play as we are nearing the halfway point of this first period. As we await the call.
Like I said, tensions rising in the D3 game. Had a couple disagreements down on the other side of the ice.
Yeah,
which results in an Oakland power play.
Yeah, I think the refs may have taken exception to the late shot. Barrett, after the whistle, went in and did put a shot on goal, and I think that's where the penalty is coming from, or it may just be from the extracurriculars, as this shot is blocked by a couple of Dogs and now sent in on goal. It's in the middle, and Zelko able to find it, and now a little more follows. And it appears another Bulldog is coming to the box. This could create a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Grizzlies.
Looks like Oakland has one coming to the box as well.
So we're going to have a little 4-on-3 hockey now. It's going to create a lot more open ice for both teams. Well, the Bulldogs are now shorthanded for the 43rd time this season. That is 5th most in all of Division III ACHA. And as I mentioned earlier, they kept the Grizzlies off the board during the power play yesterday. Bulldogs overall near 86% on the penalty kill this season. Top 15 in Division III. Oakland on the power play, just 8 for 33 on the season.
And referees nowadays here in hockey, even at the pro level, have been starting to be a little more assertive by breaking up fights, which is very interesting because, you know, hockey's known for disagreements and fighting.
Dumped into the corner, picked up behind the net this time by Metz. Pestered by Patterson, can't get it out. Now able to come away clean with it, sends it back to the blue line where it's picked up by Krosnak. Takes a shot, it's blockered away, the rebound's loose in front. Metz had a chance to maybe backhand it over the pad, but the Grizzlies keep it alive. Now, after Konzak, his shot stopped by Zelko. Here come the other way, the Grizzlies. The Bulldogs were in the midst of a change.
That was a big hit there.
Now pass across. Grizzlies going to get a chance, and again Zelko comes up with the save, but the puck is still loose. Unable to keep it alive at the blue line is Konzak. Now take it in by Ray. He's unable to gain the zone, and the Bulldogs are able to force a Grizzly reset once again. Ray leaves it for Hickok. Hickok able to gain the zone, sends it into the middle where it's intercepted that time by Lewinsky and cleared out. Ray gains the zone again, looks over the traffic now, dumps it off for Chipa. Chipa walks right in, sends it into the middle. Got it into traffic, and now the power play is over. The Bulldogs are back to 5-on-5 as this one is sent in and cleared away by Potager. Unable to keep it into the blue line. Back this way, it's Konzak. Now Ray across to Fernandez. Fernandez gets a step on his defender and shoots it wide. Now the Bulldogs looking to come back the other way. Oakland with the last 5 shots.
And D3 is just very interesting to me. I always came to watch the D1 and the NCAA teams play, but I've never seen a D3 game. This is my actually first one. And I've heard a lot of fights happen in D3, but I never actually have seen one happen until today actually now. So
yeah, it's been a very physical game. I was here last week for our men's Division II game against Akron. Not a lot of action in that game as far as any kinds of fights or roughing calls. Very clean game. Adrian did, however, win that game 14-1. So a very lopsided affair. This one not as much. No score. Just under 9 minutes to play in the first period. Oakland has had most of the control here in this game. Shots 7-2 show it. Now some commotion at middle ice. It's picked up by Bennett. Send it to the middle, but nobody there. It's going to be taken this time by Pastor. He wasn't able to hold on to it, though, and the Bulldogs can regroup. Took Adrian only 36 seconds to open the scoring last night. And a little different story here today is Malone gains the zone. Passes in toward the middle, and it's off the goaltender, and he's able to find it this time and cover up.
everybody getting their substitutions in now.
Face off to the right side of Pottinger. Zach Major and McLeod in to take it. Excuse me, that's Sam Palmer in there to take it for Oakland, and he wins it. Now it's cleared out by the Braun. Chasing it all the way down there and able to pick it up is Croce. It's sent back to neutral ice. Oakland lays claim to it, and they reset back in their defensive end. Sent quickly up the middle, and it's off the stick of Palmer. He would have had a breakaway in there on Zelko. Now, here come the Dogs, looking to counter. It's fed into the middle where it's picked up by Andenwerp. He takes a shot, it just goes to the right side of Pottinger. Now Andenwerp is going to have a little discussion here with Kunzak in front of the net, but nothing further. Seven and a half minutes to play in the first period and no score from the Arrington Ice Arena. Adrian College and Oakland University, two teams that met in Oakland yesterday. Adrian again winning that contest 4-2. Dumped along the boards. Picked up at the blue line, but Adrian for the moment was able to keep it in, but it goes off the stick of Bagosi and he could not keep it in. Now it's Zelko taking it behind his own net. He maybe lost a handle on it, but Bagosi is there to pick it up. He sends it across ice where it's flagged down, but now taken. This is Van Antwerp who sends a shot, and it's into the breadbasket of Pottinger.
Both teams quiet here in the first period, which is, like you said, very interesting as Adrian did score after 36 seconds in the first period yesterday.
Yeah, had two quick goals yesterday. Only took them 43 seconds to score in the second period, so.
They've been very close on Evan Bliss, it looks like, today, as he did get his hat trick yesterday.
Yeah, haven't said Bliss's name a lot so far in this game. He's on the top line for the Dogs. This one's sent back in toward the middle, but not hard enough. It's going off a couple of bodies, and then finally the puck trickles out in front of the Oakland bench. Stood up at the line. That time, Patterson got a step in on air. But Oakland able to keep it alive. It's sent in on Zelko, who wisely plays it to his left.
Number 20 for Oakland.
Yeah, it looks like Ayer
taking some shots at the Adrian players. Anybody he can get.
He steps off the ice, and it's played along the boards on the Bulldogs' attacking end. They're unable to keep it in once again, but they stay with the puck at center ice. Now Bennett dumps it along behind Zelko. Long pass. Picked up by Barucki. Now played to Briggs Blake, and his shot deflected wide. And now back this way come Oakland. It's a 2-on-2. Trying to dangle in is, that's Chipa. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Now it's battled for in the corner. A couple bodies in there for both teams. The referee watching closely, waiting for some sort of progress. Puck finally comes free, and it's shot behind Zelko and taken out of the zone by the Dogs. Sent back in, but nobody there for Oakland. It's picked up by Somerville. Somerville will take it out of the zone. It's sent back in, and chasing it down is Bobby Breach. Breach will lay his defender into the boards, but forgot the puck. Now Oakland coming the other way with it. It's in center ice. It's taken by Pofnu. Evan Bliss sends it into center to Pinho. Pinho had it taken off his stick, and now Matthew. It was Fanu who tried to gain the zone there, but it's an offside call, and the face-off is coming back. Under 5 minutes to play in the first period. Bulldogs have had trouble here in this contest, gaining any sort of traction in their attacking zone. This is played behind Zelko, and now carried out by Bagosi. Bagosi able to get around a couple defenders, carries it in, gains his own himself, but he can't get a shot until now, and it goes off the blocker, and now a rebound. Second opportunity is sent away. Back away comes Oakland. They might have a chance here. It's Kachi. Fade, cross, saved by Zelko.
What a nice save there.
Back this way come the Dogs. It's Evan Bliss looking to gain some sort of ground, but he's sent into the boards, and now a penalty is coming up on the Bulldogs. Looked like a high hit this time on Dominic Malone is going to put him in the box. So for the second time here in this first period, the Grizzlies are going to go on the power play. Face-off coming to the left side of Dylan Zelko, who just made a terrific glove side save. And now this face-off, one to the corner. Patterson will pick it up and dump it all the way out. It gets past Heacock, and now he'll have to dump it back. Oakland able to gain the zone. Here comes a chance here. Zelko able to glove that one away off the shot there from Logan Ray. It's going to be a roughing call on Malone. That is the official word. Moving back, Kronzak looks over the traffic, now sends it in. It's sent aside by Zelko. And Zach gets it back, sends it across, walking in for a shot, and this one goes wide. Bulldogs get a change of personnel. Grizzlies make a couple changes themselves as they reset. Second wave of this power play coming for Oakland. Sent in, picked up by Wood. He lost it, and Adrian dumps it back in to Pottinger.
Adrian doing a great job defending on this power play. The offside there now.
Yeah, it looks like Ruiz couldn't get out of the zone there as Panoff was dangling the line. 45 seconds left of the power play.
2:54 left in the period. No score still, which is very surprising considering how many shots on goal we've had.
This one sent in behind Zelko, picked up by the Dogs and cleared out of the zone. Now Ryan Pino going to try to give chase to it there against Kutchie, but unable to do so. Grizzlies coming the other way with it. Pino maintains pressure. Now Zelko will pick it up behind his net. He was almost run into there by Palmater, but he was able to get it away. Now the Grizzlies will have to retreat once again. Ryan Pino trying to get a stick in. Can't do it. Now Oakland gains the zone. Panoff lost the puck. Now picked up by Adrian. They're going to have full strength here. And could have had a chance at an on-man opportunity. Malone didn't get out of the box quick enough. Or I should say Adrian didn't claim possession of the puck quick enough. Another power play successfully killed off for the Bulldogs. Keeps this game scoreless with 2 minutes and a second to play in the first period. Face-off coming to the right side of Pottinger. Won by the Bulldogs. Into the middle, Bliss takes the shot and it's deflected off the pad of Pottinger and goes right behind him. Now it's played back out in front where Oakland claims it for the moment. Now they take it into the corner. Bliss will pick it up, looks for reinforcement, but has to dump it to Antivorp, who sends it into the middle.
A nice
Malone,
pass there.
Yeah, Malone couldn't corral it until now. Now he sends it in front. Van Anderwerp was all alone. Now back out in front, nobody there, and it's going to go all the way down to the other end. Well, that was undoubtedly Adrian's best chance of the period.
Yeah, with a shot by Evan Bliss, and then a couple more shots after that. Bliss finally getting his stick on the puck.
Van Antwerp gains the zone, and an Adrian body goes down. That was Bliss, and now Oakland looking to come the other way with it. Geertz gains the zone, sent it into the middle, but it's taken off the stick of a teammate. That was Luke Pastor, who could not come up with the play. Final minute of play in the first period, no score. Pressure on in the Adrian attacking zone, but not a lot of dogs there. Now Oakland looking to pick up pace in their own zone. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. This one sent in on Potiger, who will glove it down and hang on to it. Face off again, coming to the right side of the Grizzly goalkeeper.
And this isn't all the action we have today here at the Arrington Ice Arena, as we have a women's D1 game later on today as well at 4 o'clock.
That you are right. We'll look at the full schedule of hockey later on in the second period of today's game. This one is dumped into the corner. Bogozzi run into there, now picked up by Major. He is met by a defender as well, and now there's a little get together in the corner. It's migrating behind Zelko and eventually won by the Grizzlies. Final 20 seconds of the first trickling down as this one is almost redirected in on net, but sent into the corner. Adrian able to clear it, and this will in all likelihood do it if Briggs Blake can't get to it in time. Into the corner. Adrian might have a chance, and it was sent in front to the middle.
There's a great chance there at the end. Couldn't quite shoot the puck, though.
That'll bring an end to the first period. No score between the Dogs and the Grizzlies. You're watching Adrian College ACHA Men's Division III Hockey on the Adrian College Television Network. We'll be back with the second period pretty soon.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Welcome back to the Arrington Ice Arena, ladies and gentlemen. It's a no-score game as we are ready for the second period. Joel Snyder and Brett Carlisle bringing you all the action on the Adrian College television network. Brett, what do you think your first impressions were of that first period? I mean, no score, shots fairly even, a lot of action.
Yeah, it was a great first half, honestly. And I mean, Adrian just has to get a couple better looks. They've had great looks here down at the one side of the ice, and now they're down here at the other end, so maybe they have a little more luck, but they just need to create more plays. And Oakland, too. I mean, Oakland has definitely pushed the Adrian's side, but they just need to create more plays to get us some points up on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, Adrian probably had their best opportunity of the first period in those final moments. As we get the second period underway, shots are 10-8 in favor of the Grizzlies, who again outshot Adrian in total yesterday. As we have a little scramble in front of the net, and it eventually came free there, and a lot of frustration on the Oakland bench. Head coach Matt Sterling over there for Oakland not pleased with the stoppage of play as it got loose under Dylan Zelko. Off this tie-up, it's one to the corner. Now taken back by Adrian, lost it off the stick of Bliss, and now Oakland able to send it back into their attacking zone. Somerville dumps it back. Now taken at the top by Wood. Wood sends it in on goal, and it's deflected by a stick in front and sent to the right of Zelko. Now Adrian back the other way. Evan Bliss gains the zone. He's caught up on the near boards, looking for a little help, but it's taken away by Oakland. And now here comes Malone. It sends it back into the middle for a shot, and it goes just wide.
And those are the plays I'm talking about. Adrian, nice setup there in the middle of the net, but just couldn't capitalize.
That was Joey Patterson who had the shot for Adrian. Another good quality opportunity for the Dogs. Now Oakland deep in the Bulldogs attacking zone. Knocked out at the blue line. Adrian, though, able to recover. This is Patterson sending it in front of the Dogs bench. Van Antwerp could not hold on to it, but Adrian can in their defensive end. Now it's sent back in. This time by Barrett. Tucked into the corner. Major couldn't come up with it. Oakland able to dump it behind, but Van Antwerp is there. Sends it into the middle. Puck is loose, and I think it's going to be stuck into the netting, and it's going to bring a halt to play. These two programs, Brett, have a very rich history in Division III. Adrian, a three-time national champion. Oakland most recently won their first national championship in 2016, and they were in the 2018 final where they were the national runner-ups. So two very rich programs led by two very experienced head coaches in Doug Raymond and Matt Sterling. Raymond, a member of the Bulldog hockey team that won those three consecutive championships between 2012 and 2014.
It looks like Raymond's a very successful coach. He also was a very successful player here at Adrian, and that's just what you want to do. You want to bring in the people that used to play on teams that were successful and try and create successful teams themselves.
We're going to get another penalty here for the Dogs. Looks like it's going to be tripping here in the middle by Matthew Barrett. Going to put the Grizzlies on the power play here early in the second period. We're 0 for 2 in the first period, as Adrian has had a very successful penalty kill here in this series. This faceoff will come to the left of Dylan Zelko.
That is something Adrian does need to work on, though, as his power plays are going to hurt them at some point. Luckily, they've been able to kill both of them today, but
yeah, Adrian has not been able to get a power play themselves. As Oakland. Kunzak sends it in, gets it back at the blue line, now passes across. Metz, his shot goes wide, it's into the corner, and skating right past it is Chipa, but it's kept in by Kunzak, who sends it in and scores. Oakland converts on the power play. They take the 1-0 lead.
Wow, what a great shot, though. As we look at the instant replay here, and the puck skid around a little bit. But now and then he get it right there and put it right on the corner, right past the goalie's foot, and in for a goal. And Oakland up on the board.
Yeah, good on Josh Kunzak to keep it in at the blue line. Adrian had a chance there to clear it out, but he was hugging that line to keep it in, and he opens the scoring. Kunzak, who contributed an assist yesterday, brings it back in this time. Oakland looking to double up as it goes right in on Zelko, and now we have a little extra chit-chat going on in front of the net, but nothing further. Well, the ACHA released their computer rankings for Division III back on Halloween, and Oakland came out of that ranking number 15, while Adrian came out ranked 28th. So these two teams, according to the computers, are top 30 caliber teams in Division III. Oakland, before this series with Adrian, had a 2-game series with the number 1 ranked team in the country, Hope College. Lost the first game at Hope 11-0, but then came back to Oakland and only lost 4-2. So able to hang tough with the top-ranked Flying Dutchman. As Oakland able to keep it in their zone, Bliss will have to retreat behind his goalkeeper. And now it's turned over. Oakland with another chance. It's sent into the middle, and it's deflected behind the goal. And now kept in by Kunzak. Now a long shot is almost deflected in. That time Ayer got a piece of it.
And Oakland now being a little more aggressive down with shooting the puck, and Adrian getting stuck in their own zone.
Lewinsky, for the moment, could not get it out. Oakland with numbers, back the other way. Puts it in on Zelko, and it's deflected to the right and now sent back into the middle. Ayer could not get a clean stick on it. And then now it's picked up by Metz. That shot deflected wide to the right. Adrian gets to it this time, and still Oakland keeping it in, doing a great job protecting their zone and not letting anything get out. Some fresh legs now for the Grizzlies. Sent in toward the middle. Here comes a chance, and Zelko gets right in front of that and stops the shot from Gertz.
What a great save by Zelko, so that way Adrian can get some fresh legs out on the ice. Just like Oakland did a few moments ago.
Almost 5 minutes into the second period, the Grizzlies strike first. And a goal from Josh Kunzak. It's 1-0 Oakland. As this tie-up is taken by the Dogs. Van Antwerp able to get it into the corner, picked up by Barrett. Barrett leaves it for Antwerp. Now he goes back to the blue line for Patterson. Patterson gives it right back to him quickly. Now across into the middle. The shot by Major is stopped. No problem there for Tate Pottinger.
And a nice setup there again for Adrian to score, but they just haven't been able to capitalize on it, unfortunately.
And you got to give credit to Pottinger. He's been playing very well in that for the Grizzlies. This one goes up into the banners that hang from Arrington Ice Arena, and the face-off will come back to the same circle.
And Diego Fernandez looked a little frustrated there with the banners getting in the way of clearing the puck down.
Van Antwerp puts that on goal, not a whole lot on it, and so no problem there for Pottinger. face off again to his left-hand side. One back, Patterson, shot, deflected, did not get all the way through. Now it's into the corner. Gets it back though, send it into the middle. Adrian gonna have a chance. Turning shot by Vanderwerp, he didn't get anything on it. Now Oakland coming the other way with it, but it's taken off the stick, and now here they come. Chippa gains the zone, trying to wrap around Bennett. Can't do it as Bennett got a stick on it and sends it back. Oakland, though, able to keep it alive along the near boards. This time Van Antwerp comes away with it. It's kept in, though, at the blue line, and Bennett turns it over. Adrian coming the other way with it. Van Antwerp in the middle, all alone. Save made by Pottinger.
Wow, and that was a great steal away there at one end of the ice, and they had a chance to capitalize on it again. Adrian trying everything they can, but can't get past the goaltender there.
Pottinger entered today with an .884 save percentage.
That's a very good save percentage.
He's been credited with all 3 of the Grizzlies' wins this season, as the referees, again, aren't happy with something on the ice. We will, again, try this face-off one more time, perhaps. And indeed, the puck drops. 14 minutes to play in the second period. A quick shot is knocked down by Briggs Blake, and now Oakland coming out the other way with it. Somerville will track it down into the corner, sends it across for Bogozzi, but Grizzlies able to keep it alive, and then almost take away that time by Barucki. Couldn't do it. Now into the corner. Picked up by Oakland. It's dumped in behind Zelko and sent in front. What a pad save, and now the puck is still loose in front, and the backhander scores! Ryan Kochi has put the Grizzlies up 2-0.
Adrian could not get the puck out of there. The puck kept bouncing around. Take a look here at the replay. Lots of commotion going on there. And he slides it right through Zelko's legs.
Yeah, it looked like Sam Palmer had the initial try there, but when that shot got deflected and a loose puck was just laying there for anyone to take, and that's exactly what Oakland did. So a 2-0 deficit here for the Dogs as they gain the zone. Remember, Oakland had a 2-0 deficit yesterday on their home ice, but now back this way, it's Heacock trying to get around Thomas, can't do it. But Oakland, 2-on-1, right in front of the net. And a good defensive play that time by the Dogs to prevent anything from getting in front. Now they're coming the other way with it with numbers. Malone couldn't hold on to it. It's stumped in back behind Pottinger. Fought for in the corner along the near boards. It's sent all the way across in front of the Bulldog bench, where it's picked up by the Grizzlies. Metz sends it in the middle. Zelko has to come out and clear it wide, but it's kept into the corner. Bliss looking for it in traffic, can't do it. Now comes up with the puck, dumps it out. Adrian again can't get it out of the zone. Here come the Grizzlies moving in for a shot, and Zelko makes the glove save.
And credit Zelko, he is doing everything possible to hold off those goals. Showing a little frustration, slamming his water bottle there into the top of the net, but crediting Zelko for his saves.
Yeah, that last Grizzly goal was Ryan Kochi, his 6th of the season, leading all defensemen on the Grizzly lineup. And that makes him the leading point scorer now for Oakland on the season. Off the tie-up, it's one to the back. Across. Another quick shot goes wide of Zelko. Into the corner. Pestered there by a couple Bulldogs. Now a lot of commotion going on in front of the net, but the refs let it go. This one kept alive. It's sent back in where Patterson will pick it up behind his own goal. Bennett comes clean with it. Van Antwerp trying to exit the zone. Nice little pass to Major. Major moving in, puts a shot just wide of Pottinger. And it appears that we are going to have our first Adrian power play, as Thomas Monty is going to go to the box for the Grizzlies. Monty pleading his case with the referee here before he finally sits down in the box. But the Bulldog power play, again, 6 for 37 on the season. Just over 16%, getting their first chance here today. Face off to the right of Pottinger is won initially by the Grizzlies, and now they clear it out. Back this way. Pinot into the corner. Back to him from Bennett. To Lewinsky. Quickly back to him from Malone. Bennett, quick shot. Pad save. Cleared out now by the Grizzlies.
This power play is a chance for Adrian to get back in this game, down 2-0. You think you'd like to get the puck in the net, obviously, but they've been cleared out twice now.
Malone gains the zone, looking to walk in all alone. Puts a shot. It goes off the shoulder of Pottinger, and now it's cleared out by Oakland. Zelko comes out. Final minute of the power play.
And the man we were looking for the hat trick yesterday, Bliss, now on the ice. See if he can capitalize something out here for the Dogs on this power play with 40 seconds remaining.
Lewinsky drives it in. Adrian enters the zone where it's kept in. Now Bliss into the corner, run into there by his own man, Somerville, but Bliss somehow comes away with it. Now Major, quick shot, deflected and up into the netting, where we will have a face-off with 24 seconds left in the power play. Fresh legs coming on for the Grizzlies. Adrian content with their personnel on the ice. Bliss to take this face-off with Richie Metz. Off the tie-up, it's one into the corner where Barrett will take it. Feeds it to Major. Now back to Barrett. Barrett looks over the traffic. Now sends a shot in, and it's deflected wide. Bliss picks it up in the corner. Looking to get free. Sends across. Quick shot. Goes wide. May have gone off the stick of Pottinger. But nonetheless, it is a killed off power play for the Grizzlies. Face-off coming to the right-hand side of Pottinger. Under 10 minutes to play in the second period. Halfway through regulation time, and it's 2-0 Oakland on a pair of goals here in the second period. Off the tie-off is won by the Grizzlies and taken out of the zone. Bennett will go back to lay claim to it. Has Patterson to his right, but he puts a stick on it and now carries it out. Eventually gets it back. It's given to Offerhide, and it's driven back into the corner where Oakland will claim it behind their own goal, but kept in at the line that time by Bennett, but nobody in front for Adrian. But now here come the Dogs. They're going to have a chance here. Bergozzi, or excuse me, that's Barucki, and nonetheless his shot is saved. Dogs getting shots. Nothing falling, though. Tate Pottinger has been a brick wall in net so far for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he has not allowed anything to get past him with the 15 shots on goal Adrian has had today.
It's battled for on the near board, now into the corner. Bliss had it taken off his stick, and now he gets it back, though. A lot of hard contact there. Adrian's going to have a chance as that one is casually gloved out of the air by Pottinger on a shot from Bennett, but the Bulldogs, for the second time in about a 4-minute span, are going to go back on the power play. And once again for Oakland, it's Thomas Monty going to the box.
And he just looked like a casual baseball player there, catching a ball out of a fly ball out of the air.
Didn't look like he had any problem with snatching that out of the air, even though it looked like it was going well high of the net. But Monty is back in the box after just leaving. And the Bulldogs will again go on the man advantage. Malone looking to pick it up. Now walks, dangles into the middle, but has to retreat behind the net. Malone now turns back. Picked up by Bennett at the blue line. Looks over, hands it across to Lewinsky. Quickly back to him. Now a shot, and it's knocked down in front. Puck is loose. And another penalty coming up. And it's going to be on Oakland, and the Dogs are going to go up 5-3. Looks like Luke Pastor will go to the box.
What a chance here for Adrian to now slim the lead down to 2-1 with this power play.
Yeah, they're going to have a good minute and a half of 5-on-3 power play time. Now with Pastor and Monty in the box for the Grizzlies. Malone, Pino, Lewinsky on the ice for Adrian, as is Van Antwerp. And Bennett. This is Bennett. On the right side, gives back to Lewinsky. Lewinsky into the corner, quickly back to him. Over to Bennett. Bennett walks in, takes a shot, didn't get a whole lot on it. Now the rebound is loose. It gets back to Bennett. Over to Lewinsky for a shot, is deflected high off the glass. Bennett walks the tightrope, now gives back to Lewinsky. Lewinsky looks over the traffic, sends it in, rebounds loose, and they score!
Great shot there. That was what they needed to capitalize. Still going to be a minute 30 left on the power play. So take a look at this replay. Everything set up so perfectly for Adrian there. A couple deflections and a rebound shot.
And so it is, 1 goal for the Bulldogs. Dominic Malone able to send in the rebound, and as you said, still a good minute and a half of power play time here as the Grizzlies do get one back, but so do the Dogs. It's 2-1 with just under 8 minutes to play in the second period. Bennett gaining the zone, able to take it into the corner. Running too hard there by a Grizzly. It's taken now by Kuznak, who has one of the Oakland goals, and he's pestered behind the net. Now it's claimed by Pino. Oakland, though, able to take it back. Van Antwerp looks over the traffic. Back to Lewinsky. Lewinsky goes crossed into the middle. Back to Lewinsky, takes the shot, and it's blocked down in front. He gets a second try, and this one is deflected into the net. Sam Lewinsky with the assist, his 3rd of the season. He now has 5 total points as Dominic Malone gets his 5th of the season to open the scoring for the Bulldogs. This one is cleared down the ice with 45 seconds remaining in the second penalty for the Grizzlies. Back this way come the Bulldogs. It's Evan Bliss. Lost it off his stick, but gets it back. Could not control it at center ice. Zelko could, though, in his own paint. 20 seconds left of power play time. Somerville pestered in the corner. It's Heacock giving them a hard time, and Adrian able to get out of their defensive zone and bring it into their attacking end. Dumped into the corner, well picked up by Bobby Breach. Breach sends it back. They look over the traffic. It's given back to him. Now up top for Major. Spinning and winning is Bliss. Bliss tucks it in, goes behind the net, looking for a little help in front. Feeds it to Breach. Maybe got a chance on it, but it's saved and sent wide by Pottinger.
Oakland now at full strength, and Adrian couldn't capitalize on the 5-on-4, but did on the 5-on-3 a few moments earlier.
Now back this way, it's Adrian. Major just dumps it in as both teams will get a little change of bodies on the ice, fresh legs. Sent high up into the air. Able to get knocked down there by Metz. Now into the middle. Zelko watches it go to his right side. It's played behind the net and taken by Barucki and sent along the blue line and cleared. 5:37, now 5:36 to play in the second period. 2-1 in favor of the visitors. Adrian looking for the sweep after winning yesterday 4-2 at Oakland. Face off to the left of Zelko, won by the Grizzlies, played back and now dumped into the corner and eventually goes behind the net where it's played by Patterson. And he's able to get it up the boards, but it's kept in at the line for the moment. And now a second try is taken out by Adrian. Oakland, though, wins possession back. This is Ray claiming the zone, and he able to get enough on it to send it in behind. And that puck played in front, nobody home. This one goes off the side of the net. It's picked up by Briggs Blake. Offside is the call. So a face-off coming here. Power play goal for the Dogs, their 7th of the season. Face-off here to the left of us is won by Bliss. Didn't have a whole lot of help as he entered the zone, and now it's dumped in but kept alive. Now played into the middle. Oakland there, though, to get it out of harm's way. Here they come. They have numbers if they hurry. It's played in the middle, but Lewinsky got in front to deflect a pass. Now another try coming in. Glove save by Zelko.
Great sequence of events there for Adrian. A nice deflection, and then Zelko with a nice save there.
Face-off coming to the left-hand side of Zelko. It's one to the corner. Thomas able to dump it into the opposite corner. Now he gets it back. Feeds it to Malone. Malone couldn't handle it, and Thomas has to watch it go corner to corner where it's picked up by Lewinsky. Kept alive. Now Thomas in front, able to clear it out. Icing is the initial call, and it's waved off as Malone raced in there to give chase to the loose puck. Now it's picked up in the corner. A hard hit there by the Grizzlies, and now sent in by Malone, and again casually grabbed out of the air by Pottinger. Just over 4 minutes to play. I want to remind fans that coming up here on the AC Television Network, Women's Division I action against Roosevelt University at 4 p.m. Of course, should we need some extra time here, that game might get a later start. Face off to the left of Pottinger is won by Oakland, taken into the corner. Now dumped around, where it is eventually taken out of the zone, and now racing up ahead with it quickly. Here is Kochi. Kochi looks, and then shot was blocked, that time by Bogozzi. Now into the corner, they fight for it. It's eventually won out by Adrian and sent up into the air, where it goes off of one of the many banners that hang from the ceilings of Arrington. Fans, the men's Division III team will be back here at Arrington on Sunday, December 5th against Lake Superior State University. Puck drop is scheduled for 4 p.m. Their next game, however, is Saturday, December 4th at Michigan State University. Puck drop on that game is scheduled for 4:30.
A lot of time off here for the Bulldogs D3 hockey team. As we're getting ever so closely to Thanksgiving break here at Adrian College, campus will be quiet for about 5 days or so until classes resume in December.
Peacock carried it in and just sent one into the boards. Now it's picked up here by Koznak. He sends it into the opposite corner. Adrian able to clear it out. Koznak can't hold on to it. Now Bobby Breach will try to put a little pressure on him in the corner. Can't claim it. Adrian, though, gets it back and dumps it in, but they're not able to do anything with it for the moment on a delayed offside. Breach will head off the ice. Adrian gets a couple fresh legs. Is back this way come the Grizzlies. 2.5 minutes to play in the second period. 2-1 the score in favor of Oakland. Played behind now, centering pass in front. Nobody there for Oakland. Here come the Dogs. Numbers, though, in favor of the Grizzlies as Malone brings it in, looks to go over to the backhand, takes a shot, and it was into the breadbasket of Pottinger.
There's a good opportunity for Malone there. Just couldn't get quite past the goaltender there. Pottinger's doing a great job today. Only allowing 1 goal past of 22 shots from Adrian today so far. With about 2:18 left here in the second period.
Face-off won by the Grizzlies, taken behind Pottinger, and now cleared out. But Bennett is there to lay claim to it for Adrian, and eventually comes to Bliss. Bliss gains the zone, has a couple of Grizzlies in front of him, and eventually gets it back. Looks into the middle for Malone, but the pass was deflected up into the air, so he was unable to come down with it. Now it's kept in at the blue line. Patterson into the middle, and Bliss could not hang on to it, and his return pass was to no avail as there was nobody in gray waiting for it. Oakland will try to settle things down behind their own net. Ryan Pino, however, not going to let that happen easily, as this battle in center ice is eventually won by the Dogs. Van Antwerp looking to gain the zone, puts a shot that was deflected, and it goes wide to the left side of Pottinger. Now another chance was driven in by Costello, goes wide. Lewinsky goes after it and feeds to Costello. Van Antwerp run into there on the boards. It's given out of the zone. Now here comes Major. Major looks over the traffic, sends in a shot, and Pottinger again, no problem taking that one out of the air. Just over a minute to play in the second period. For our Oakland fans tuning in, your Grizzlies are home against Grand Valley State on November 19th. You'll have that to look forward to, as this one is saved by Zelko and sent into the corner in the final minute of the second period. Lewinsky picks it up behind his own net. Has to put a little spin move and retreat. Now gives across to Costello, who goes quickly back to Lewinsky. 30 seconds. Oakland claims it in front of their own bench. It's sent back in. Zelko will slow things down. Not a lot of urgency from Adrian as it is turned over and eventually won back. Final 20 seconds.
Adrian just sending it back down into the zone of Oakland as they will wrap up the second period, it looks like.
One last gasp there from Major, and we'll bring the second period to an end. Oakland struck first with a pair of goals, but Dominic Malone cuts the deficit in half. It's 2-1 Oakland. As we get set for the third period, you're watching Adrian College ACHA Division III Men's Hockey on the Adrian College Television Network.
Crosses over, back onto the far side. Rips a shot, she scores!
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
What if you didn't choose to become an Adrian College Bulldog? Surely you would have carried on with your education and could potentially be graduating elsewhere. But what would you have the honor of greeting Bruiser on campus? Would you have had the privilege of working alongside faculty that know your name? Would you have had the opportunity to learn and grow in an environment that is seeking the truth and dignity in all people? Would you have had a creative learning environment that is supportive of challenging you and achieving excellence in your academics, but also your personal and professional lives? This has been Adrian College's promise to us. Just as our families have promised to love us unconditionally and support us through the many peaks and valleys of our lives, Adrian offered a similar promise to us when they realized our potential by asking us to join them. While we have been busy navigating the many what-ifs of our time, none of which we could have imagined, we have indeed found the cane that holds our ribbons of excellence at Adrian to stand strong. Strength and tradition. A tradition that carries on from graduating class to graduating class. A symbolic reminder of the leadership carrying the motto, no victory without work. The Adrian College class of 2021 can proudly proclaim that we have earned our ribbon of excellence for persevering through a pandemic because of our hard work. We have had to learn how to best navigate the many what-ifs in uncharted times. While some of the what-ifs have been answered, it is now up to each of us to embrace and navigate on our own. What if I take that job? What if I decide to continue on for postgraduate endeavors? What if I decide this? What if I decide that? No matter what, you'll be able to face your tomorrow knowing that you are a member of a pack, the Adrian College Bulldogs class of 2021.
Part of the family here at Adrian College are the friends we've made. These friends have gone to games with you, shared late night tales with you, explored downtown with you, and joked around with you at Ritchie. They were in the library with you at midnight studying for the 8 a.m. exam you forgot to study for. And they're there when you cried because you failed that exam. These friends are your new family members now. You will stay in touch with them forever, even if it's just liking their Facebook post about the new puppy they just got. Parents, family, and friends, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us. Thank you for the support and the opportunity for this moment to graduate from Adrian College. You have helped us reach our dreams and goals in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We finally made it.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College has once again found itself on the 2022 U.S. News and World Report Best College Rankings. This is the 8th straight year that Adrian has been named to the top regional colleges Midwest section. Adrian College was also named the most innovative school in the regional colleges Midwest category. In addition, Adrian received accolades in Best Value in undergraduate teaching within regional colleges Midwest. Adrian College was also named in the top first-year experiences by U.S. News and World Report. This marks the 13th consecutive year that Adrian has appeared in U.S. News and World Report. To see the full rankings, visit their website. For more information on Adrian College, visit adrian.edu. Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Welcome back to the Arrington Ice Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-1 the score as we get ready for the third period. Joel Snyder and Brett Carlisle bringing you the action here on the Adrian College Television Network. Brett, a much more exciting second period. We saw 3 goals, 3 more than what we saw in the first period. What do you think about the third?
Well, I think Adrian definitely maybe possibly could get another 5-on-3 going because that's what they scored on in the second period. So just another couple power plays for Adrian is what they really need, honestly. I think they could capitalize on a goal or 2 if they get a couple power plays, but obviously Oakland scoring without power plays at all. So hopefully Adrian can bounce back and make this into an interesting game, as almost a shot and went past there, but a nice save.
That was Ryan Pino getting the first opportunity for the Bulldogs here in the third period. Oakland led 2-0, but Adrian got right back in it. Dominic Malone on the goal, an assist from Lewinsky, and on that 5-on-3. So the Bulldogs making the most of their man-up opportunities. Still early in this third period. Some fresh ice, or some fresh legs on the fresh ice to get things going. Oakland with some numbers. Now working in behind, feeds it in front to the middle. It's sent away into the corner. Picked up by Bliss.
And Adrian looking a little better handling the puck. It's a nice save there.
A very strong glove hand save by Dylan Zelko, as we had seen a lot of strong saves from the Grizzlies netminder in the second period, Tate Potiger. But the Bulldogs finally got one past him. Still trailing by 1 though, as this one is sent out of the zone and all the way down. We'll have our first icing of the period. The fans, a reminder that the Women's Division I ACHA team will be in action here next on the Adrian College Television Network, hosting Roosevelt University. Puck drop is slated for 4 p.m., but that is barring any extra time that may come from this contest here today. Hasn't happened yet, though. Still plenty of time here in this final frame of regulation. It's battled for in the near board and won, and going to get a clean shot. Look, there was Sam Palmer. Oakland gets it back, though. Hosnak, who had the first goal for Oakland, feeds it into the corner where it goes out of play. Face-off coming on the blue line, or just inside the blue line. Won by Adrian for the moment now, eventually cleared into the attacking zone. Going back to get it is Schneider. This one goes off the stick of Ruiz, and he's able to play it over to Kronzak. Sends it to the blue line. Adrian had the pressure there, but they were unable to keep it into the zone. Kronzak looks over, now sends it up. It's knocked down in the middle by Patterson, but Oakland able to keep it alive. Gaining the zone this time is Palmer. Couldn't hang on to it behind the Bulldogs' goal, and the boys in gray take it. Now it's kept into the zone, but now deflected out. Or may have been on its way out, but it was kept in. Now Adrian with it behind their own goal. No shortage of pressure there behind Zelko, but Adrian able to come up with it here. Briggs Blake watches this one go all the way down, and Pottinger will hold on to it for a stoppage of play. This faceoff will come to the left-hand side of Pottinger, who, as we mentioned, had a very strong second period. A lot of big-time saves, especially on the glove hand side. Played almost the full game yesterday for the Grizzlies. As this shot goes right on him, and it's pad save to the left side. Now Oakland takes over, but a turnover. Breach shoots it high over the glass. Barucki there. Now Briggs Blake able to take it. Barucki with a second opportunity, tried to tuck it home, but Pottinger shuts it down.
It's a great opportunity there for Adrian to capitalize on that nice steal there, but just couldn't come up with anything.
Face off now to the opposite side of the Grizzlies goalkeeper. Still not even 3 minutes into this final period. Shots are 26-22 in favor of the Dogs after Oakland had maintained that edge for a majority of the first half of this game. But Adrian came out on fire the second half of that second period, eventually getting the goal and eventually taking control of the shots. Now Bobby Breach looking to work in all alone, now gives to Briggs Blake, who puts it in the middle and a little out of the reach of Breach. Now Oakland coming the other way with it, able to get out of the zone, and they have numbers if they hurry. And that time Ayer was taken out of the play by Bliss, and now here come the Dogs.
And Ayer tried to create some room for himself by shoving Bliss out of the way, but it just didn't work. He fell down the ice himself.
Bliss and Lewinsky battle for it in the corner. There's Diego Fernandez in there in black. Fernandez chipped in an assist yesterday for Oakland on their second goal that tied the game at 2. It was 2-0 Adrian after 2 periods yesterday. Oakland scored 2 in about a 5-minute span of the third. And then Adrian eventually restored their lead almost a minute after Oakland tied the game, and that was Evan Bliss's 3rd goal of the game yesterday. And then an empty netter in the final moments sealed the deal and gave Adrian the 4-2 win. Now a face-off coming to the left side of Pottinger. Is won by the Grizzlies, but it's this time dumped in by Bagosi. Claimed along the far boards and sent out. Almost kept in, but now Ray lets it go wisely to Finoff. Ray gets it back for the moment, but Bliss got a stick in there to knock it wide. Now it goes into the corner where it's fought for there by a number of players and eventually one to the blue line. Here comes Ryan Pino.
A nice dodge there by Pino.
Pino gets it back, sends it into the middle, looking for Malone. Malone just turning with his body, maybe trying to get a leg on it, but it couldn't do it. Now a 2-on-1 for the Grizzlies. It's given back for Ray, and his shot goes wide over the top of the net and out of play.
I think that hit off of Zelko's helmet, if I'm not mistaken, or...
Yeah, I think you may be right. Zelko didn't quite move his glove hand at all, and maybe did go off his noggin. Didn't hear anything go off the glass, so could have very well gone off the goalkeeper's mask and out of play. But good to see him shake it off and get right back in it as he stops one pad side, and it's cleared out. Dylan Zelko, a senior from Ontario, Canada. Joey Patterson, Daniel Bennett, also listed as seniors, along with Gannon Eichman, Zach Vanitworth, and Matthew Barrett. Those are your seniors on this men's Division III hockey team for Adrian, as this faceoff is won by Oakland at the moment, but eventually taken by the Dogs into the corner on the left side of Zelko, who will reach out and bring another shot to play. A very slow-moving opening 5 minutes of this period as compared to the previous 2 periods of play. But a very competitive game nonetheless. 2-1 the score in favor of the Grizzlies, who are looking to split this weekend series with the Dogs.
And Adrian, being at Oakland yesterday, shot on goal less times than Oakland, and now it's switched up on the other way around. There's another shot there, so that'll be 27 there for Adrian, and it's 23 for Oakland.
Yeah, Adrian with already 3 more shots than they had all of yesterday. Oakland would need another 7 to tie their total shot mark from yesterday. It was 30-24 in favor of the Grizzlies yesterday.
Although Adrian did come out with the win 4-2.
So a little collision in front of the net with a Bulldog and the Grizzlies goalkeeper, but nothing going, no one in the box. Still even strength hockey as we are exactly 5 minutes into the period. A little discussion going on in the center of the circle. Pagosi and Palmer are sharing a little extra words, but the puck is dropped and sent all the way down. Zelko will watch it fall right in front of him, and he sticks it to his left side. Kept alive at the blue line, but Vanderwerp could not get it out there. It's kept in. Adrian, though, lay claims to possession. And now the puck is loose. No one can find it. Adrian eventually comes away cleanly with it. But it's kept alive at the blue line. Oakland has done a great job all day today keeping it in their attacking zone, not allowing Adrian to clear it out. This time they do, though. Monty, who has been in the box for 4 minutes today, sends it back in. What a tough hit into the boards there by Adrian. Joey Patterson now having a little trouble getting his stick loose as it's played behind Zelko. A backhander is sent in and Zelko sends it away. Oakland, though, maintaining possession as they send it in front. Now Adrian coming the other way. It could be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Briggs Blake looking to dangle around his defender. It's loose in front and it's sent wide by Pottinger. They battle in the corner. Finessed away by Briggs Blake. He sends it in front and he gets it back around. That time he tried to tuck it home. And now Costello sends it in behind for Barucki. Couple of Bulldogs there. Barucki almost got cleanly with it. Sends it in front for a chance and a score! Antonio Briggs Blake ties the game for the Bulldogs. 2-2.
Taking a look at this replay here. That was a great sequence behind the net. It was a nice pass, and Briggs Blake was in perfect position to get that goal. Nice excitement showing there by him.
Got left alone in front as the battle behind the net continued. And able to tack it home. Briggs Blake with his first goal of the season has tied the game with just over 13 minutes to play in the third period.
And what a great first goal of the season to get it on to tie up the game for Adrian. Let's see if they can capitalize some more on their momentum.
If you recall, it was Adrian who led 2-0 yesterday, and Oakland came back to tie it. It's the other way around here today. But now can Adrian complete the comeback, as this is Lewinsky dangling in front of his own goalkeeper. Now brings it out to center ice, has Bliss in the middle, but he's going to carry it in himself. Sam Lewinsky looking for help in front, had it taken off his stick by Wood, and now sent back to the blue line where it is knocked up and batted out of play. Briggs Blake, in only his 7th appearance of the season for the Dogs, did have an assist coming into today. So no stranger to scoring opportunities or setting them up himself. He's found the back of the net here, got to the right side of Pottinger. Commotion in front of the net. Referees bring a halt to it. Nothing further. Doesn't look like any penalties will be assists. Just over 12 minutes to play in the third period. Face-off will come to the right of Zelko. Off this tie-up, it's one to the back. Goes behind, and now commotion in front. Nobody there for Oakland. Back this way come the Dogs. Carried in and now dumped in. It goes go off the back side of the net and laid all the way around where Adrian will have to track it down. The icing is waved off, so Joey Patterson will have to play on it. Horsnack sends it up, looking this time for Gertz. He finds him. Gertz whiffed on the shot. Now Adrian can try to come the other way with it, but it's kept in, and gaining the zone now is Krunzak. Krunzak sends it in toward the middle, and Gertz may have been able to get a stick on it, but he was battled there by Antwerp. Now Adrian can set it up in their defensive end. Major able to send it forward, but nobody there in gray. Oakland claims it and sends it back the other way into their offensive zone. Ray will take it behind the net. It's handed off now. Oakland bringing the pressure. Sent back for a shot, and it goes off of Ray's shoulder. Deflected in front, but kept in now by Monty. Monty gets another try, and this one is again deflected by Ray, but it goes far from the net into the corner. Monty now back and going to try again. This time Adrian able to apply a little more pressure. Ray sends it into the middle, but it was a little wide, and now he gets a second try. Zelko comes away with the save, as that was Matthew Fanouf going in there after the loose change.
A little pushing and shoving there at the front of the net.
As we approach the midway point of the third period, Adrian has yet to play in an overtime game this season. Oakland is 0-1 in overtime games, losing 4-3 to Ferris State earlier in the year. And remember, the Bulldogs defeated Ferris State 5-3 at one point, and now here they come the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Malone looking for Pino, dumps it into the middle, and Pino never got a clean stick on it. He was taken out of the play, and now Oakland coming the other way with a 2-on-2. That pass a little too far in front of Chipa. Zelka has to send it into the corner where Ray will pick it up, and he's met there by Malone. Now coming the other way. Shot saved by Zelko. Monty looks over, sends it in. Zelko with the save, but the rebound is loose, and it goes over the top of the net. It's played back in front. Oakland still with it. Sent back into the middle. Another try. Ray couldn't get a clean stick on it. Adrian trying to clear it out, and they will. Now, another 2-on-1. This is Bliss. Bliss over to Pinto. All alone. It's saved by Pottinger.
It was a great opportunity for Adrian with a 2-on-1. Just couldn't capitalize on it. A couple of 2-on-1s now miscommunicated there. First one, Malone got tripped up. Things heating up here in the third period.
Here come the Dogs again. Numbers advantage for Oakland, as carrying it in is Barrett. Major, though, with the pressure on Wood, trying to keep it alive, but it's taken away by the Grizzlies. Now they're going to look to counter, coming the other way, but it goes off the stick. Couldn't see who the Grizzly was there on the far side, but they are able to clear it out to center ice, but Adrian had three men there to take it. Bagozzi sends it in. It's gloved down this time by Fernandez. And it is Fernandez who will slow it down, now send it up to a wide open Ruiz on the far side. Ruiz couldn't gain the zone as he was run into by a Bulldog, and now Oakland will have to try to gain entry again. This time it's Wood, able to dump it in, and it comes loose. It goes through the legs of Somerville, and now Bagozzi picks it up in the corner. Puck is loose, and then it goes out of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, for all Adrian College athletic
Off this tie-up, it would appear we are going to have a power play for the Dogs. It's off the tie-up.
That couldn't have came at a better time for Adrian and a worse time for Oakland. So we have 8 minutes left here. Adrian now with an advantage 5-on-4.
Looks like the call is going to be hooking on Jackson Heacock, and that'll bring the Bulldogs to the man advantage and the face-off to the right side of Pottinger. Adrian with an incredible opportunity to take their first lead of the game. It's one to the back. Lewinsky gets it here at the top of the key. Now feeds over, and a shot is high off the glass. It rattles around, and it's taken by Bennett, who gets it back quickly from Lewinsky. At the front of the net is Van Antwerp. It's into the corner now, back to Lewinsky. Lewinsky looks in front, now gives a cross. A shot from Pino is into traffic and blocked down by the Grizzlies, who clear it out. 90 seconds remaining in the power play. Pino could not corral it, but they do get it into the zone. It's kept in this time by Van Antwerp. And now Lewinsky back at the top. Bulldogs set it up. A shot is saved by Pottinger. Fresh legs coming on for the Dogs. Their second wave of the power play takes the ice with 1:13 left of the man advantage. 7:15 left of the third.
And Zelko, we like to credit him. He's had no losses this year so far.
He's been a very stellar goalkeeper for Adrian this season. .876 save percentage entering today. 2 shutouts as well. Last minute of the power play for Adrian, looking to get the lead as gaining the zone. This, and a shot goes off the shoulder of Pottinger and out of play. Evan Bliss had that shot that went out of play, and now the Dogs will bring back their top power play line onto the ice for the final 50 seconds. Lewinsky, Bennett, Antwerp, Pino, and Malone on the ice for the Dogs.
And the Grizzlies foreseeing a 6:02 time for full strength, but until then Adrian going to look to capitalize on this power play with 40 seconds remaining.
Back to Lewinsky. Lewinsky wants to put it in front, and it's off the pad save of Pottinger. Cleared out by the Grizzlies. What a save through traffic. Zelko will slow the puck down behind his net. 20 seconds to play in the power play. Now here come the Dogs looking to put in one final push. Bennett gains the zone, now trickles in. Looked for help in front, had to carry it behind the net on his own, where it's stolen away by the Grizzlies. Lewinsky couldn't keep it in at the line, and that could very well do it for the power play. Hancock will come back onto the ice, as this one is sent in by Briggs Blake, and Oakland will go to lay claim to it. Van Antwerp putting pressure there on Heacock, and it is eventually taken by Barucki behind the net. Now Van Antwerp is going to get a chance, and it's did not get a whole lot on it. Sent wide, and Oakland will claim it and take it out of the zone. Patterson has trouble with it. Oakland's going to have a chance here if they can get possession, which they cannot. It's tucked into the corner where it's claimed by Barucki. Van Antwerp couldn't keep it in, or couldn't get it out, I should say. And now it is eventually played out. Briggs Blake going to try to track it down in the corner. Unable to do so, as getting there first was Chandler Schneider. And it's sent back all the way down the ice. No icing as we approach 5 minutes to play in the third period. Oakland with a chance, a shot and a goal! Evan Chippa has restored the lead for the Grizzlies with 5:05 to play in the third.
Look at the replay here, and you'll see that Somerville mishandled the puck. And it ended up in a turnover and a goal for the Grizzlies here. Poor handling there by Somerville, and he knows it, but he's going to try and get that one back, hopefully.
A costly turnover results in the third goal of the game for the visiting Grizzlies, and they lead 3-2. 5 minutes to play in regulation time. Sent all the way back down where Costello will try to track it down behind his own net, but it's going to come back from an icing. Face off to the right side of Pottinger. Dogs top line on the ice. They're unable to keep it in the zone for the moment, and it's sent back in and out of play as it was deflected off of a Grizzly stick.
The Oakland University goal was an even strength goal. His fifth of the season, scored by number 21, Evan Chippa, with an assist by number 8, Matt Canoe. Chippa from Canoe, even strength at 14.
Chippa's fifth goal of the season has given Oakland their first lead of the period. 3-2 is back this way comes Bliss. Bliss able to gain some possession of it, now feeds to Malone. Malone looks in front and it's out of the way of Pinot. But Pinot gets it back now in the corner. Trying to sneak away from his Grizzly defender, can't do it. One away by Oakland and now cleared out. Coming back this way is Richie Metz. Metz all alone but trying to dangle past Lewinsky, can't do it. Oakland will reset things up. Monty sends it in. This is Metz. Metz going to get a try, and it's saved by Zelko. We will keep an eye on Zelko as the final minutes tick off. You see when Coach Raymond decides to pull his goaltender and get the extra attacker on for the Dogs. Off this tie-up, it's won by Bennett and dumped along the ice where Van Antwerp will try to claim it. Couldn't do it as he gained the zone there with Luke Pastor. And now back this way, it's sent in and casually gloved, but no, the rebound is loose. Wouldn't it be a little too casual that time from Pottinger on the shot from Barrett?
Yeah, and he's been handling the puck all night, all day, pretty well, but almost got away from him there and almost ended up in an Adrian Bulldogs goal, but fortunate.
That would have been disaster for the Grizzly keeper. Now back behind the net, trying to dangle with it. He couldn't find it with Schneider, but it's turned right back over to Adrian. They're going to have a chance here. Taking a shot and sending it in a goal!
Wow, what a nice play. Let's take a look at the replay here. And he went through traffic very well. It's a nice setup.
And I believe the credit is going to go to Matthew Barrett. We'll have to wait for the official word as puck was sent in on net and deflected right into the back. But it is a 3-3 game with 3:32 to play in the third period. Threes are wild here at Arrington Ice Arena. Off the draw, it's won by the Grizzlies. Back this way, it's sent in and sent aside by Zelko. And we're going to have a Bulldog penalty, much to the disagreement of the Adrian faithful in attendance here. But Joey Patterson will go to the box, and the Grizzlies will have 2 minutes of penalty time in the final 3:24 of the period.
Not what Adrian was looking for here in the final 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the game, but
that shot went wide. It's stuck on the back end of the netting, and is eventually play is brought to a halt. Only 8 seconds wiped off the power play with that shot by Konzak, who has a goal here for Oakland today. As this tie-up will now come to the right-hand side of Zelko. It is won by Oakland. Sent to Konzak, has a clean lane, but now sends it across for another shot. Is deflected by a couple Bulldog bodies in front and eventually cleared out. Konzak will go and track it down behind the net. He's pestered by Ryan Pino, but is able to come away cleanly with it as Adrian will look to kill off the final 90 seconds of this penalty. Into the corner to the right side of Zelko.
Great clear out. Adrian playing very well on defense right now in this crucial few minutes left in the period.
Second wave of power play bodies on the ice for the Grizzlies. Is this shot sent to the left side by Zelko off his pad. Into the corner. Now eventually taken behind a couple Bulldog bodies there and cleared out. Adrian, who has had trouble all day clearing the zone, doing a strong job of it here in this penalty kill.
Good for Adrian. They are definitely holding their own again in these penalty power plays.
Palmer trying to come away cleanly with it. Does. Now sends it into the middle. Nobody expecting it. Now a second chance is deflected wide. And now here comes Adrian. Back the other way, and Bliss was just inches away from going in clean on a breakaway. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Dogs. Up top, sent in for a shot. It just goes to the right side of Zelko, and the Bulldogs clear it out once again. 10 seconds left on the penalty kills. The Dogs get a fresh leg of defenders on the ice. Zelko plays it to the right side. That'll bring an end to the kill. Less than 90 seconds remaining in regulation. Major dumps it in. It goes off the boards, and it's going to be stopped there by Pottinger. Face off coming to the left-hand side of the Grizzlies goalkeeper. Zach Major to take it for Adrian. JP Ayer to take it for the Grizzlies. It's won by Adrian. Back to Bagosi. Bagosi sends it into the middle where it's knocked down by Ayer. And he eventually wins it to the boards. Now it's battled for by Barrett. Couple bodies in there for both teams. Final minute of regulation. Bagosi sends it in on goal. It's blocked aside by Pottinger. Now sent up the boards where it is out of play. 52 and a little change left on the clock. 3-3 game. The Grizzlies restored their lead with about 5.5 minutes to play, but Adrian came storming back and tied it up about 2 minutes later, and that's where we stand here. Evan Bliss and Matthew Finoff will take the face-off to the right-hand side of Pottinger. One into the corner by the Grizzlies. Now they take it, and they're going to have a chance here as Ray looks to carry it in all alone. A good pressure by the defense is eventually taken away, and the puck is loose. They poke away at it, and now we're going to have a little extracurricular going on to the side of Zelko, who somehow, some way found that puck through all that traffic.
Zelko, wow, showing that 87% save percentage here. He's not losing the game. He doesn't want to lose the game.
And we'll see if any penalties come out of this disagreement. It would appear we are just going to have a simple face-off in front of the penalty boxes. Even strength hockey, 40 seconds on the clock. Off this type, it's won by the Grizzlies. They gain the zone, and Bennett got a hand in there to dispossess. And now Ronnie sends it in. Goes off the leg of Patterson, who has it now in the corner for Adrian. Contains it, sends it into the opposite corner where Ryan Pino will claim it. Pino trying to get out of the zone, but he's met there by Ray and now Bliss. 15 seconds left in regulation. Adrian may just want to hold on and get this thing to an extra period. But here they come. Had Pino streaking as the final seconds tick off the clock. Delayed offside is the hand in the air by the refs, and as 2 seconds and 1. That'll do it. Regulation time, not enough. Overtime is coming. 3-3 the score with the Bulldogs and Grizzlies here on the Adrian College Television Network. We'll be back with overtime.
Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Back here at the Arrington Ice Arena after a quick break. We are set for the overtime period. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey for the Bulldogs and the Grizzlies. Adrian trailed at 2-0, came all the way back, tied it at 2. The Grizzlies restored their lead with just under 6 minutes to play in the third period, and the Dogs tied it up once again with 3:30 left in regulation, and they win the faceoff. Adrian's first taste of overtime hockey this season. Ryan Pino gains the zone, got a defender stick. Now Bennett, clear shot, takes the snipe, and it is saved by Potiger.
That was a huge open shot there.
Yeah, the lane opened right up for Daniel Bennett.
Bennett had clear path for the puck to go right up in the top right corner of the net, but couldn't quite get it there. With Poetinger having his great glove skills come in handy for him right now.
Oakland wins the tie-up. They bring it into the zone. Passing it in toward the middle. It's deflected up in the air, and it comes right back down in front of Bennett. And now this one goes off of Zelko. It's going to bounce right in front of him, and Adrian able to claim it and take it out of traffic. Van Antwerp will circle back and slow things down as Adrian makes a couple of changes. Van Antwerp sends it into the zone. It's picked up by Malone. Malone goes in behind the net. Nobody in front. He's tripped up on the play, and no call. Crowd up in arms. Play continues. A minute gone in overtime. Now Oakland coming the other way. A shot goes wide off the glass. Oakland keeping it alive in their attacking zone. This is Chippa. Into the middle. Ray with a chance. Save made. Zelko. A lot of disagreements coming from the crowd here today. But nonetheless, the score remains at 3. The boxes remain empty as a face-off will be coming to the left-hand side of Dylan Zelko. Off this top, it's won by the Dogs. Chippa, though, comes up with it. He's going to get a chance, and it's blocked in front by Bagosi. Now Adrian coming the other way with it. Might have a 2-on-1 break if they hurry, but no one ever went to claim the puck. Now Somerville looking to gain the zone and does. Dominic Somerville watches it go into the corner where he tracks it down. Pestered there by a Grizzly defender, but he claims it and now sends it into the other corner where no one is home for the Bulldogs. Grizzlies countering. It's a 2-on-2. Fenof looks and has it taken off his stick, and now Adrian looks to counter. Malone has Bliss. Malone takes the shot and just goes wide of the net.
Malone wanted to take it there for himself, but Bliss was wide open on the other side. Should have get past it to him.
Josh Kunzek lost it off of Ray's skates, and now Oakland coming the other way with it. Chippa couldn't handle it. Pinna does. Pinna sends it back into the zone, has a wide open player in the middle in Major, but couldn't get it to him. Halfway through the overtime period. We're nearly there. Here come the Dogs. Zach Major into the middle, takes the shot, and it's deflected wide. Ray goes off the glass to send it up to Chippa. Patterson will win the race to it, sends it back to Bennett. 2:20 to play in overtime. Bennett will slow things down. Dangerously in front of his own net, he gives to Patterson. Patterson dumps it along, finds Bennett along the near board. Into the middle, picked up by Pino. Pino has Major to his right, but Pino's going to try to walk it in himself. Lost it, fast in front, and it's saved by Pottinger. My goodness.
A great save there by Pottinger. Wow, Adrian had a great chance there, but the netminder, great vision. 39 and 39 with shots on goal, even with Oakland. Adrian here.
One into the corner by the Grizzlies. They take it along the boards. It's almost kept in at the line, and referees do say it was kept in, but now Oakland going to take it away. Adrian though claims it back at center ice. Van der Werp going to gain the zone, has moving into the middle, and it's sent over the top of the net. Pottinger, another fantastic save for the Grizzlies. This one goes out of play, so there will be a face-off to the left-hand side of the Grizzly netminder. Tate Pottinger from Grand Rapids, Michigan, has been stellar in net, as has Dylan Zelko for the Bulldogs. Face-off won by the Dogs. Coming up on 90 seconds to play in overtime. Now gaining the zone is Evan Bliss. Bliss looks over, takes a shot. Pad save by Pottinger. Bliss gets back to it though. Oakland coming away. It's going to be a 2-on-2. Adrian trying to hustle back, fill in the space. Sent into the middle. Adrian there to send it out of trouble. One to the back though. Taken by Wood. Wood goes across. Chance here is deflected. Was blocked by Bagosi.
Good job by Bagosi for coming up and challenging.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute in overtime. Adrian trying to desperately cover it up on defense, and Zelko snatches it to bring a halt to play. 55 seconds left in overtime. Adrian with a couple odd man opportunities in their own end. But Pottinger has come up clutch. Off this tie-up, it's into the corner. Danny Bennett can't win it back, and now Oakland takes it, and it's knocked out of harm's way, but it's Kunzak keeping it alive at the blue line. Final 40 seconds of overtime. Adrian in the corner. Malone looking to move up one final push perhaps by the Dogs. Malone has Pino right behind him. Here comes Malone trying to dangle in, lost the puck. Pino though picks it up. Has two bodies waiting for him at the blue line, but it's won by Oakland. The Grizzlies take it out under 30. Behind the net. Kunzak. Final 15 seconds. Now it's Ray looking to move in all alone. He's tripped up on the play. A penalty coming up, and Adrian is going to go to the box with 10 seconds left in overtime. It's going to put the Grizzlies on the power play here for about 10 seconds. Tripping call on Daniel Bennett, as it was looking like Logan Ray was going to have a clean lane into Dylan Zelko, excuse me.
These last 10 seconds are going to be long for Adrian.
And if you think about it, it may have been a smart penalty to take, in all honesty, because again, Ray would have been in all alone. So now we're going to have a timeout on the ice as both goaltenders give each other a little love at center ice, a little fist bump. They've both put in a heck of a job here today. Yeah, shots are 41-40 in favor of Adrian.
Both goalies have definitely saved a lot of goals, but have allowed 3 goals past each other both, so nothing but love from both of them to each other. It's been a great game. Adrian on the comeback with Oakland going up 2-0. Adrian scoring a goal in the second period, then in the third period on an even strength goal. And now it's 3-3 here in the final 10 seconds of overtime with a power play coming up for Oakland.
We'll see what Matt Sterling has drawn up for Oakland. 4-on-3 for 10 seconds. To the left-hand side of Zelko. Sam Palmater will take it for Oakland. And it's won by the Dogs. Lewinsky clears it back. It's going to go trickle down along the near boards. Final 5 seconds. Lewinsky sends it in front. And oh my goodness, what a save. I do not believe that save.
Wow.
Dylan Zelko. Oh my goodness.
Zelko.
And that's the end of overtime. My goodness.
Zelko really put his whole body on the line there for Adrian.
It was a point-blank opportunity for the Grizzlies, was denied. And we'll see. And that appears to be the end of the game, folks. This game will end in a 3-3 tie. Don't know if much of the players really like this decision, but that is the end of the game. What an exciting game it was, though. 3-3 the final. For our entire ACTV crew, Brett, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Great to have you here.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you to ACT for having us both on here today. We'll see you next time. Fans, remember, stick around. The women's D1 will be taking on Roosevelt right here on the Adrian College Television Network. As you can see on the clock, about 40 minutes until puck drops on that game. So stick around. We'll have it for you right here on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is @AdrianCollegeTV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library, The Shipment has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipment is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.